scrappy friends, welcome to my channel today. This month of July I am going to be posting every day, and if you've been watching my channel this week, you'll know that this week I am doing Christmas in July. So I am working on some more December dailies. These are this is stuff that I've been doing now, so yeah. So just have fun with me. Well, I will say that you are going to be seeing some different angles from me because I am in the process of getting my camera all set up, and so the next December daily probably won't have the same angle. I just am working on it. But anyway, so if there is a certain way that you think it looks better, or if you think it doesn't look that great, just let me know in the comments below so that I can know what you guys think is better to watch. So anyway, so I am working on mostly day 10, but I do believe I have partially for day 8. And I think that this is one of them. So this is just going to be a card that I'm going to put in and punch holes in. But I have this smaller photo, and I just want something else on that card. I don't just want the red. And the picture that I am using is in black and white because it was taken in church, and it was not a very good quality. Like, the lighting wasn't that great, I should say. And it wasn't like I was up close. So our children's church did awards like ceremony where we where the teachers got to pick different fruits of the spirit for different children, and so some of the kids got awards, and my son got one. So I wanted to document this part in our December daily since it happened in December. So, and on that side, I'm just going to do a little bit of journaling. I put the date on it, even though, so one of the things that I sometimes realize is that I will put dates on my stuff, and then I realize, oh, I have a date number on my page anyway, so I'm not really sure why I do that. I don't know. How do you guys do it? How do you document that? Like, if you're doing it by days or numbers, do you put the date on your photo anyway? So I wanted something to back this side because I don't want it white. And I'm going to be putting a picture. I'm putting that picture of that greenery that I got at Costco's. And this I actually got before. I don't know if I put the date on this one. I think I just left it because it really didn't matter when I bought it. I just got it for the holiday season. So that is one of the things that I'm trying to work on this year, is that the fact that, not every day picture has to go with that day. I have some stuff, pictures of like how I decorated and stuff, and so those are kind of floating around on different days too. So, which I kind of like. It's less pressure, and on those days that maybe you don't have as many photos, I can just put that in. I will say that I can tell that my thing is a little shaky from my stand was on the table. So I backed that photo in red, and then I used that really pretty holly paper, and then I'm going to use that little red Elle Studio thing. I'm not sure I like the movement. I'm not sure there's really much I can do about that if it's on the table. Anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. This is one of the things. My old camera setup is old, and it's starting, I can tell. And I don't have the same desk. So I was hoping that, I can upgrade to a little bit nicer. with the setup that I have, like with using my iPad. Anyway, doesn't really matter. That has nothing to do with December Daily. I'm getting super distracted. So I'm just going to put a little journaling on this thing, on that little label. And then that's it. So now I'm working on day 10. I had already did day 9. So I do have some pages that I did that I didn't film, which is fine. And, but since I'm trying to get a little bit caught up with December Daily, but also that way I have most of it done by next year. And in the past, I have either gotten it done at the beginning of January, like, or by February. And then I have some years that I haven't gotten it done either at all. And then I have a year where I got it done in October. September, I guess I should say. When I went to go see Megan, I finished up my December 2017 album. And so that was quite nice. So I have 3 completed. And this one started, another one started, and one not even started. So I don't have 2018 started at all. So we'll see how that one goes. I will do it eventually. I think that's the hard thing about if you don't start it at all. But anyway. So yeah, these are just pictures. On day 10, the kids, I should say, we did the tree decorating in 2 chunks. So my kids did one day, and then my husband and I finished it off. And I don't have any pictures from when my husband and I actually added them. So I think I took a picture after or something like that. Or the next day. So I will probably just put that in when I do that. But yeah, we didn't do it all in one chunk. Like we normally do. Usually I do stuff, but this year we actually decided to do more of a themed tree. So we have blue and white, or blue and silver. And, but my kids are adding their so we have some kid decorations that we put on every year, basically. And so they're putting those on, and they like to do this, but they have it done in 2 seconds. And I will say, I am not one of those people who, for the most part, go through and move the ornaments too much. I try to let them be where they are and enjoy the fact that it's not perfect. I did feel like that card. So that card that I'm using is actually designed by, what's her name? I see her face. She's from Canada. Tori Bissell. There we go. So Tori Bissell, a few years ago, she had designed some cards and let people download them. So I had taken some and printed them off, and they ended up in my stash of cards. And I don't keep all of the ones that I print off all together. I have some of them together, and then I have some of the ones that I might not use somewhere else, which probably isn't really all that effective for using it, but that's okay, because maybe one day I'll find them and decide. I do have a lot of my Allie Edwards stuff together, but it's kind of dwindling down since I only bought a little bit of Allie's stuff for December Daily. I really like her stuff, but I can't always afford to get it every year. And really, if you buy a couple of them, then they really do last. I feel like they do. So it can be a really good value if you're looking for a kit. But I also buy so much other stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so I just added some embellishments for a Christmas tree and some bulbs. And there we go. And we have that. And it's super fun. And I am almost done with this day. So it really, it took longer just because I went through a lot of stuff. And it actually there wasn't a lot of doing a lot of extra stuff. So some days I do a lot of fiddly stuff with my pages, and some days like these, especially when I have a lot of photos, I keep it a little bit simpler. So these ones are more pictures. They're all still from the tree, and it's just more shots. And because, you know, you take a lot of photos and like you want to use them all, they're fun. But this side, I'm just going to put these little color cast glittery gold like moon shaped pieces, or half moon, I guess I should say, shaped down at the bottom. And I didn't fill in any more of the cards, so we'll see how that ends up going later. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope you are inspired, and maybe you can either plan this year's December daily, or maybe catch up on some of yours. I'll see you guys later, and have a great day.